I speak as the president of the 1995 NPT Review and Extension Conference and a long-time supporter of the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, which is the most widely subscribed to disarmament treaty in the world. And I speak with a sense of having been betrayed by those who have concluded the Indo-US nuclear cooperation deal and those who have supported it at the Board of Governors of the IAEA. There is still time to retrieve this sad situation when the Nuclear Suppliers Group meets later this month. Article 1 of the NPT says that nuclear weapon states are prohibited from assisting in any way any state from having nuclear weapons. What the US is doing as a result of supplying nuclear fuel and material to India's so-called civilian facilities is to enable the Indians then to free up their own thorium and other nuclear material for their military facilities, thereby assisting them in building up their nuclear arsenal, which will lead to a nuclear arms race with China and with Pakistan, leading to a very dangerous situation in Asia, of which continent I am a citizen, and which Japan must be particularly concerned about. We have not ended the Cold War globally in 1989 with the fall of the Berlin Wall to start another Cold War in Asia, however well it may suit the interests of the United States. There is, of course, further problems with regard to the US-India nuclear cooperation deal, and that concerns the fact that through the back door, the world is being asked to acknowledge that India is a nuclear weapon state. That description is confined in the NPT only to those countries who have detonated nuclear devices before 1 January 1967. India would dearly love to be described as a nuclear weapon state. And indeed, in the text of the deal, it is not being described as a nuclear weapon state, but as the Indian commentators gleefully proclaim in their media outlets, it is already being described in so many words as a nuclear weapon state. This is a travesty. In addition to that, we have many other concerns about the fact that privileges are being accorded to India as a country which has crossed the nuclear threshold, which are denied to non-nuclear weapon states within the NPT. The NPT is rapidly becoming a meaningless piece of paper. Countries went into the NPT because of their national security needs, and there is a tripod of peaceful uses of nuclear energy which is guaranteed to them under Article 4 as an inalienable right. There is the fact that we have Article 6, which guarantees nuclear disarmament and the elimination of nuclear weapons. But we are not going to see these objectives of the treaty advanced as a consequence of the US-India nuclear cooperation deal. On the other hand, we are going to see a perpetuation of nuclear weapons. Finally, there is the question of the CTBT. India has not promised to sign the NPT and is in fact making arrangements to guarantee the continued supply of nuclear fuel even if it tests. And that, I think, is a major setback, because we do need to get the CTB signed and ratified and enter into force. So on all counts, the US-India nuclear cooperation deal is a major setback in international relations and violates the NPT.